You wanna know how I made it? Sit down. Let me tell you about the road I didn't take. I was born in the back of a borrowed car, no hospital bracelet, no shining star. Mother was a whisper, father was a ghost. By the age of 6, I was on my own the most. Learned to tie my shoes watching the neighbor's kid. Learned to read the silence, learned to hide what I did. Dinner was a maybe, love was a no. The fridge was empty, but I didn't let it show. Teachers asked, where are your parents? I said working, that was my apprentice in the art of disappearing, in the craft of pretend. Every birthday candle on a cupcake I'd bend, and the street would call me with its neon tongue. Come on kid, we got what you need so young. Boys with gold chains, girls with lost eyes. Everyone's selling a different kind of lies. But something in my chest said wait, something cold and quiet, my only mate. I didn't know God, I didn't know prayer, but I knew one thing, I wouldn't go there. I could have slipped, I could have fell into a story someone else would tell, but I held my ground when the waters rose, and that's the only thing not everybody knows. I didn't, I could have done it, but I didn't. At 15, I was sleeping on a friend's couch. Her mom looked through me like a broken pouch. I worked double shifts at a diner downtown, wiping tables clean while my own life was brown. The manager touched my arm too long. I bit my tongue and sang a silent song. I could have taken the easy cash, the corner store, the shady stash. A guy named Marcus said, "You're too pretty for this." Handed me a baggie, blew a farewell kiss. I looked at his car, I looked at my shoes. I thought about the nothing I had to lose. But then I saw a woman on the other side, pushing a stroller with a steady stride. She wasn't rich, but her eyes were clear, and I thought that could be me next year. So I gave it back, walked away in the rain. Felt a strange kind of pride mixed with pain. I didn't know where I was going to sleep, but I knew the promise I had to keep. I could have slipped, I could have fallen into a story someone else would tell, but I held my ground when the waters rose, and that's the only thing nobody knows. I didn't, I could have done it, but I didn't. Now I'm 40, maybe 42. I stopped counting after I made it through. I got a small apartment, a cat, a plant, things that stay when others can't. Last week I saw Marcus on the news. 10 years for dealing, different shoes, same hollow eyes, same empty grin. I could have been him, I could have been a lot of things. A statistic, a warning, a pair of wings that never learned to fly, just learned to fall. But I built myself from nothing at all. No father to teach me how to stand, no mother to hold my shaking hand, no uncle, no cousin, no family tree, just the voice inside that said, stay free. And I'm not saying I'm a saint, hell no. I've made mistakes, let a few good people go. I've loved the wrong ones, stayed too long, sang the wrong key in the right song. But the line I never crossed, that's mine. That's the only thing that glows when I rewind. The night I could have stolen and I paid instead. The lie I could have told and I chose the truth instead. The revenge I could have taken, the blood I could have spilled, the easy road, the bitter pill, the needle, the powder, the getaway car, the you only live once from a broken guitar. I said no when yes was easier. I stayed cold when the fire was curious. I didn't bend, I didn't break, I just kept walking for my own sake. I could have slipped, I could have fell into a story someone else would tell, but I held my ground when the waters rose, and that's the only thing that everybody knows now. I didn't, I could have done it, but I did, and I'm proud, and I'm proud. So when you ask me how I made it through, I didn't. Not the way you think, didn't take the shortcuts. I didn't sell my soul. I didn't become who they said I would. And that is the only victory I need.